That would be great. Even though it's not the most approachable dog, I still want to give it another try. It seems to sit in the same spot on the beach all day, only moving to take a few paces back when the tide comes in. Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet. Ultimately, bringing it back to the Yashiro Commission is going to be a lot better for it than leaving it sitting out in the elements all day. Or, we could even bring it back to Komori Tea House to make friends with Toromaru. Well, let's see if we even get that far.
Is it just me?
Oh, see it? It's that one, just up ahead. Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a ninja dog from the Shimatsuban. It's looking a little more docile today. Shall we try and get closer? Oh, you should stay a few paces behind me. I know... Here, doggy. Good doggy. You hungry, my friend? I brought you a nice little snack. Oh, you're a vicious little thing, aren't you? You almost bit me again. Look at you, wasting away. You must want to eat a little something. You don't have to come back with us, but come on. You're not worried it's poisoned, are you? Here, I'll take the first bite. See? Delicious and poison-free. Come on, just have a bite. A little tiny bite. And then I'll leave you alone. How's that sound? Looks like it has zero intention of eating the food we... Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got him on alert. You think he was attacked by monsters? It's possible.
Begini kah? Tes suara. Tes suara udah masuk.
People do tend to lose their appetite and thanks for helping out. This...
Oke, coba pakai suara.
Illusion shattered. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Yeah. Everybody stand back! Inazuma shines eternal!
Kayaknya lebih enak previewnya di HP deh, biar lebih enteng. Sambil setup. Coba sih ditinggiin settingnya grafik. Let's make it okay.
Oh, here, doggy. Look, no more danger. You've gotta want to eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me and Tarumaru all about it. Rejected again. And there I was thinking that I was the one it didn't like. I didn't expect it to be so on edge around you too. Well, to me, this proves that it simply doesn't want to leave this place. Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters. I'll see if I can find its owner, so they can come and collect it. That's right. The Shumatsuban only answer to the Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances, no one else has the authority to inquire into their business. However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato a while back, and he agreed to let me bend the rules in exceptional circumstances. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shumatsuban to do my bidding, of course, but I'll be able to get the intel we need, no problem. It's sort of a prerogative I have. Oh, all right. There's a good dog. Calm down. We're not gonna take you away. It's much safer here now, see? We're gonna leave now. Make sure to give yourself a good rest. All right. Let's go.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Nin from Ninja.
This ninja dog you speak of,
Tes
it
suara.
rings a bell.
Tes mic 1 2 3 percobaan tes mic.
Could I trouble you to describe it again for me?
A red Shiba with the scar in its eye, dressed in black stealth wear.
Oh, I think I know. You must be talking about Inuyasha. That's right. I'm really surprised that's where you found him.
Perfect! Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner to go and collect it. I should add, it's never good to have dogs run away like this. The poor thing's out there all on his own with
Itu
no So, shall we go
suara
find the
Genshin
owner and see
dikurangi.
if they have time to fetch him?
I'm sorry, that won't be possible.
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the owner's identity. What I can tell you is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and he won't be coming back. I had no idea that he hadn't taken Inuyasha along with him. I can only assume that Inuyasha is waiting for his owner to come back, which is why he refuses to move from the beach.
Did Inuyasha's owner leave anything behind? You know, any personal items, or a Shumatsuban uniform, perhaps?
Most of his possessions disappeared along with the man himself. Come with me. I'll see if I can find it for you. Ah, yes, this looks like the one.
This looks like the one.
The reason this kunai stands out in my memory is because when he first joined the Shumatsuban, he trained at it harder than anyone else, to the point where the tip became blunt from a rope. Take it. The Shumatsuban will make sure to cover Inuyasha's daily expenses.
Thank you kindly. Let's just hope Inuyasha remembers the sense of this kunai. Let's go pay Inuyasha another visit.
Ninkan by the shore. Let's check it out. Teleport dari sini. Oke, let's go.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Tes 1 2 3. Halo, halo, Zia. Ini ayah kelihatan nggak? Nonton ayah main nih. Ada guguknya. Kelihatan nggak guguknya? Mana? Itu ya. Inuyasha namanya. Ninken. Oh. Ninken itu sebutannya ya. pegang nih. Mau pegang nggak? Mau pegang nggak? Lihat ayah. Nih, lihat ayah nih. No. Halo, kukuk. Ih.
Hey, Inuyasha?
Woof woof. Woof woof. Suaranya kukuk woof
I
woof ya.
know. How come this strange man suddenly knows your name?
I know. How come this string man suddenly know your name?
You're waiting for your master to
Oh,
come
kamu
home,
menunggu
aren't you?
mastermu untuk datang.
Mind if we
Bukankah
wait with you?
begitu? Bolehkah aku menunggu bersamamu?
Don't worry, we're not
Jangan
looking to suddenly
khawatir.
whisk you away. Look
Bus
at
apa ya
this.
artinya ya? Ada
Do
yang
you
tahu?
know what it is?
Ah. Eh. Copot.
As I thought. You
Ini
remember?
show. Sambil nonton live stream ah. Wah, lagi nggak ada. Micawa ada deh. Cari Primo. As I thought, you remember. You seem to be more affectionate this time. In a show.
Excellent. It looks like what he needed wasn't for us to take him away, but for us to accompany him.
You know,
I
this too.
sometimes did this too when I first arrived in Inazuma. I just stood on the beach, looking out at the horizon. Everyone has people and events from their past that they look back on fondly. I guess we only grow when we realize that those things aren't coming back. The Shumatsuban is not a peaceful organization. And being a ninja, many of the Shumatsuban's ninjas have paid the ultimate price in the course of carrying out top secret missions. The Shumatsuban never discloses their identities, and doesn't publicly commemorate them. But at least now, Inushosho, you're not the only one in the world who remembers him. From today onward, we will join you in honoring his memory. I think that means deal, right? Hey, in the future, let's try and come back here. Maybe we could build a little kennel for him. In the long term, being out in the cold and wet like this could start to cause joint problems. I could make some winter clothes for him too. In fact, I'd better get started.
dapat achievement. Oh, delay.
There is no
Oh no.
escape.
Why?
Fire hazard.
Let's get down to business.
900 orang.
The wrong test.
Wow. Nggak boleh sambil nonton live stream kah?
Oh? Oh.
Kemana lagi nih ya? Let's see. Apakah ini sudah? Loh, kok nggak ada misinya? Loh, gagal kah? Kan belum ada endingnya. Berhasil. Oke, 20, mantap. Kemana lagi nih ya? Let's see. Apakah ini sudah? The prison memory. One of the object frame is hungry. Let's start here. Sound oke. Terus gambar juga oke. Koneksinya naik turun deh yang masalah. Upstreamnya masalah ini kayaknya. Oh, yakin downstreamnya sih oke.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that. Best buds already. Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. That's well, you'll rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches. Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually, well, after retire, it's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild. Believe I try to stat still, That's probably a good idea. It wasn't a very aggressive. Let's wait until it's in need before going to it. But back to our other animal friends. Now that problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched, so I can't take their measurements very easily. That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles, then work out their measurements by using other. See? You're the real fixer. Well, I think we've got enough photos now. I can't get over how cute they are. They're just adorable, aren't they?
They're apain ho? They're so
I'll
cute,
have to think
cute.
carefully about what kind of
What
sweaters
kind of
to
sweater
knit
to
for
knit
each
for
of them.
each of them?
The color should
The
be
colors should be
complementary.
complementary. Well, you know what? Let's
Well,
be
you know
familiar.
what? You know,
You know,
the first time I came here, there was just one
just
stray
one
dog on
stray
its
dog
own.
on its own.
I still
I
remember
still
the first
remember the
time I
first
fed
time
it.
I fed
It was a rainy
It
day.
was a rainy day.
The Kamisato clan had just introduced a series. I was holding my umbrella on my way to visit one such gentleman of senior status. The plan was to talk him into supporting the clan's decision. Sadly, he wasn't interested in having a conversation. He didn't even let me in. As soon as he saw me coming, he got his samurai to send me away. I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. It's just that So, anyway, after they turned me away, the weather went from bad to worse. The wind was so strong it rendered... I decided it saw me and moved. So we sat... As far as the big shots are concerned, I'm just an expendable servant boy. I always have to be mindful about what they might want. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything's so much simpler. One stone-cold onigiri and, hey, presto, we're friends for life. Even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it comes down to it, I think it's these simple and straightforward connections that I value the most. Sorry. Ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come visit this place again some other time? Great. I'll see you soon.
Oke, sebentar. Buka pintu dulu AFK. Loh. Welcome ada yang nonton ternyata. Welcome Bang Setoji. Cuma iseng main aja nih. Udah selesai kah ini? Oh, jam 8. Sambil ngomong anak ini. Time 8. Oh, jam 8. Nggak biasa ada yang nggak biasa ada viewer. Sambil ngomong anak.
It's just me. I'm more comfortable now.
So
iya.
sleepy.
Ah,
I had some
iseng-iseng
things
aja
I
sih
needed to
nyoba
do,
stream.
so I wonder if they'll actually suit them, though. Let's start by testing him out on the friendlier ones.
That's it, betul.
This one's for Petal. Oh, and this one's for Darko, and this one's for Goldilocks. With any luck, that should see them through the winter.
Sebenarnya lebih pengen fokus itu sih, bikin konten-konten sharebot aja sih.
Then,
Lebih
come the
santai.
spring, a new year will begin, and they'll be free to roam the wilds once again. You know, if you take
Kalau
one day
streaming
at a
tuh
time
udah
to be
kayak
kind to
kerjaan
the
utama
world,
ya kayaknya ya,
good things
kalau
will come your
fokus
way
ke stream.
eventually. That might sound a bit naive, but I really do believe it. A new year will begin, and they'll be free to roam the wilds once again. At least, it seems to have worked for me, you know?
Just me. I'm more comfortable.
Possible aja sih. Sebenarnya harapannya sih, ya kalau bisa 1K subs kayaknya, maybe lah sometimes, at some point lah. Lumayan sih kalau jadi bisa ada tambahan.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are
Kalau
forever.
dari jumlah views sih kayaknya udah nuntut ya dari bikin konten. Iya sih pasti ya gitu sih kontennya. Kecuali kalau banyak konten co-op ya. Konten co-op mungkin bisa kolaborasi sama itu viewer. Biasanya orang yang gabut atau apa kan cari stream-stream gitu. Termasuk aku. Oke, cari Primo lagi. Kesini. I'm not sure kalau lucu ya. Nah itu udah apa ya? Udah dianggap kayak kerjaan sendiri tuh kalau udah sampai menghibur ya. I'm not sure kalau lucu ya.
Haven't seen Tomo in a while.
Iya, mungkin
Who
kalau aku
knows
sih
what that
seneng
guy's
itu ya
working on
nge-share
these
yang
days.
aneh-aneh.
Probably something of the utmost importance, as...
We have people like also.
Oh, well, no wonder.
Let's lift it.
Sorry, haven't slept. Wait, what are you?
We're busy.
Well, sorry I'm a little late. Something came. Yep, no big deal though. If a little private, wouldn't you agree?
So like,
Oh?
Probably something of the utmost importance.
we should tell them how much you do for the commission. It makes
I'm touched that that's how you. I don't think we need to go down that route, but you're my. I'm willing to give anything you. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. Sebenarnya pengen nge-share ini sih. Buat Toma full EM. Cuma lagi males ngedit videonya sih. pengen share ini sih. With Toma full IM. Cuma lagi males ngedit videonya sih. Kecil.
Let's finish this
Toma.
quickly.
Iya, kontennya ya terbatas. Ini aja questnya udah mulai udah habis, tinggal hangout aja nih. Ini aja hangout gara-gara pengen cari Primo. Itu mau nge-summon Albedo udah PT 72-an. Pengennya sih 10 pull kurang 4 third win. Oke, thank you Bang Setoji. Iya, kontennya ya terbatas. Ini aja questnya udah mulai udah habis, tinggal hangout aja nih. Ini aja hangout gara-gara pengen cari Primo. Itu mau nge-summon Albedo udah PT 72-an. Semangat kerjanya. 10 full kurang 4 third win.
I'm sure the Kamisado plan. We'll be fine.
You're asking me what I think Toma could do better? He's busy enough, and when I do, more often than not, he's busy with the housework. I think he should carry on doing what he's doing. Everyone's got their own way of living, and Toma's no different.
Yashiro Commission yang mana? Ini kali. Masa Bu.
Greetings. Welcome to the Yashiro Commission.
Selamat datang di Yashiro Commission. Tentang
People have been
Toma,
talking about him behind his
orang
back.
sering membicarakannya
Surely not.
di belakangnya. Aku
He
rasa
does a
tidak.
wonderful job and always remains
Oh,
modest
bukan
about it.
single name.
Huh. I can't figure it out. Try asking someone else.
Tanya orang lain. Oke. Hirano.
Greetings. Welcome to the Yashiro Commission.
Selamat datang di Yashiro Commission. Tentang Toma,
Talking about him behind
aku rasa bukan ini.
membicarakannya di belakangnya. He does a wonderful job.
Coba tambah noise gate. Better nggak ya? Uruta, don't mistake me for just another old lady. I once self attended to herself. My old friend Mackenzie, and I had been serving for the Kamisato clan since the former commission was in office. As we got older, our bodies become less nimble than before. Tired. Terima kasih kepada Miss Kamisato, kebaikan dari Miss Kamisato, saya masih bisa jadi housekeeper di mansion ini. Aku dapat melakukan beberapa pekerjaan utama and take care of youngers like Koharu. Ya, Koharu. Nambah lagi artis. Gak kelihatan ya. Ntar ngatur layout. Sorry suara.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
You're asking me what I think? He's busy enough, and when I do, I think you should care.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you? Basically,
Yes.
something downright awful's happened, and we're discussing what on earth we should do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island, but as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea. Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. But he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices sky high. Clearly, he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma. We've tried, but he just won't budge. He once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned the items and exposed his mouth. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down.
Oke, sekarang masuk lagi suaranya.
The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could file a formal
Kayaknya enak
complaint,
dari sini
but the
kali ya.
process is
On off
long
mic.
and drawn out, and the festival is
dari
drawing
laptop ada
nearer every
tombolnya.
day. Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him. I really hope the festival goes
Roma the
smoothly.
Fixer. Kembali ke Toma.
Oh, that whole situation, huh? I heard a thing or two about it. I was planning on finding some time to sort it out after entertaining you. It's hard to say for sure. I need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission. Oh, you think so? Well, in that case, I guess I'd better look alive. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Aduh, salah pencet. Gaming centernya kebuka. Buset. Kenapa sih ya?
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
Sebentar, ada problem. AFK dulu.
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks like there's no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait up.
Kok jadi ke warnanya nggak bisa diatur ya ini. Persis. Alah. Searching. Cara update teks. Color source.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know you. Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Toma. Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective. You know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing, and make a small fortune in the process. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, you had the audacity to report me. Well, Now the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra? Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the ocean. The festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. Right now, I'm the only one selling what you need. If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-ai or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are not going to be happy. And then you'll have a real problem on your hands. So you might want to consider your position here.
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest, too.
Don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have here can go to waste for all I care. It'd be no great loss.
Looks like we can't come to an agreement, then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up, or look like a bunch of idiots when the festival comes around. Your choice. Time's precious, and I've given you a fair slice of mine today.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend to discuss this any further. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take it. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
Utake.
Ah, if it isn't Toma, I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Then you just vanished into thin air. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this young lady in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interest here. I originally wanted to take her out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations?
Oh, I'm the supplier!
You are a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling out all the stops to import stock from wherever they could get a hold of it. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm afraid you're a little late to the party.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
Huh, you don't say. All right then. Here's the list of sellers.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in retail. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need to inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive either, I wouldn't consider them if I were you.
Wait, I know this name. Ah, yes. I believe we're on the same page here.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be greatly appreciated.
Don't mention it. It's no skin off my back. There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though. Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen. It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City. Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
No problem. We'll be back before you know it. I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get...
Use a word of it. One. An easy task. Let's do. Let's go getting. I think I need to go that for a proper overload party.
May knowledge guide you.
Behold,
Don't.
the Prinzessin der
You
Verurteilung.
see?
Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you a verse. By royal
Wah,
decree.
pistol. Udah habis.
Ah! Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for your help. Who are you?
Hi there. Yasutake commissioned us to come and assist with the delivery.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So do I owe you anything for this?
Nope, this is between us and He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone. All right, let's do this.
Don't blink.
Here's backup. Check this out. Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
No, my sword. With sword comes shadow. Rain cutter. Incoming.
Supporting fire! Okay, almost there now. One final push.
Speed of light. Incoming.
Don't get too close.
No, my
I think we could leave the goods here.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters I didn't even see where they came from. It was a dicey situation.
The route should be safe from here on out. We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing. Again, my thanks to both of you.
All in a day's work.
Barbar. Namanya barbar.
I'll take care of it.
Ada bro.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Ada Junen nggak sih sama itu?
The threads of your fate lie in.
I have sis. Lapor kembali ke Yasutake.
Worry no more, good sir. Your goods have been safely delivered.
Good to know. As for the issue you needed my help with, I have someone on the case. You can expect a resolution very shortly. You always seem to be cleaning up for other people behind the scenes. It must keep you pretty busy. Seems to eat up all your personal time, too. Speaking of, I'm going to need your help again in a few days' time. There's a meeting coming up, and several trade associations will be fighting tooth and nail over the chance to make a profit. You'll have to mediate on this one.
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a problem. I'll be there.
Oh, one other thing. I heard Sakai gave our guy a loan a while back. Just thought you might be interested to know.
Huh, is that so? It sounds like I should go talk to him then. Thanks again for all your help. Much obliged.
Think nothing of it. Goodbye for now. I'll see you in a few days' time.
Okay, this problem is halfway solved. That was the quartermaster of the Tenryo Commission. He's in charge of all of their procurement, and also responsible for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision maker in all the related trade in iron ore. The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now. On the surface, not a whole lot, I'll admit, but you'll see very shortly. But before that, time to go visit another old friend of mine.
Skillnya kecil banget. Kayaknya perlu nge-up arte instructor. Full healing. Instruktor. Oh, banyak aja. Tipe. Bye.
Ah, Toma, you too? Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Toma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
Really? Why? Is there a...
You betcha. The guy owes me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But as I recall, the only reason he was entitled to such a long period was because at the outset, he had a business relationship with the Yashiro Commission. So, if we sever ties with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right away.
In principle, that's how it works. But I'd still be the one who has to take all the fly. I'm just a small timer, you know?
People like me need stability and security
not to go
for rocking the...
Come on now.
Come on now,
work
let's work something out.
Weren't you after some Noctiluctus Jade last time we
Last
spoke?
time,
We can put our heads together and
Our
get a
head-
hold of some for you.
some for you.
Well, Noctilucus Jade would be good for starters.
For
but
starters,
For
but
starters,
for start,
I'd say
I
that's
would
plenty for now.
plenty
You
for
don't want
now.
to go biting
Don't
off
want
more than you can chew,
of
right?
You. If you bring me some Noctilucus Jade, I'll get my hands dirty for you.
Great. All right, let's go and find some.
Cabut filter.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
Yes. Oke, filter udah di tadi cabut.
Okay, is this...
Plenty. Leave the rest to me. I promise you'll be satisfied customer. You know, Toma?
You know, Toma, you
haven't
haven't
changed one
changed one
bit.
bit.
Same
Same
mindset,
mindset, same style of working. I sure hope the two of us never get into conflict. Finger crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our future dealings.
That's good. to
That's
hear.
good here. Okay, I'll be seeing you, folks.
Don't worry. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Ini yang jalur yang bawah mikir apa ya? Politik, kental politiknya.
What do we do now?
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
I highly doubt that would work. And again, since we don't have any other options, we might as well give it a try.
But the samurai spirit...
We serve the head of the clan. If the clan is in trouble, we must bear whatever humiliation comes our way to resolve the situation. This, too, is the samurai spirit.
Is anyone there?
Huh? What's he doing here?
Yusaku.
He must be here to make fun of us.
There's nothing we can do about it. Brace yourself. I apologize.
I apologize.
Huh?
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that half price.
What's going on here?
Toma? Toma, are you? I was completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you. I've got a warehouse full of stock, too. If you need more, please, you'll have everything you could need.
Tembus tangannya.
And without any duds this time, I assume?
None whatsoever. I'll stake my whole reputation on it. No fakes, no defects. I give you my word. Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut me off.
Since you've promised not to sneak in any fakes this time around, go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected the goods, and if all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away. Right away, I promise.
You see what I mean? Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that
Agak dalam
taken
ini
care
ceritanya.
of, let's get out of here.
Why was he apologizing to Toma?
What's going on here? Hey, Toma. That's strange. Where'd he go? He was right here a second ago.
Okay, the floors are done. Next, I need to dust down the railings. I only took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore.
What happened?
You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him. So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out private. When he realized he couldn't shift his product, had no source of revenue, and wouldn't be able to pay off his loan, he suddenly felt the pressure. Then I just had to make sure he caught wind of what the cause of his problems was, so he'd seek us out to make an apology. It's no big deal. I've dealt with plenty of situations like this in the past. I know you'd like people to look up to me more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan. Reputation isn't all that important to me.
Orang di
On the
belakang
contrary,
layar.
too good of a reputation can be restrictive.
Suara nafasnya masuk mic semua.
You feel indignant for my sake when you hear people
Sorry,
spreading
sorry.
gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close with to know the real me. Thanks for your help in averting a potential crisis for the Yashiro Commission. I owe you one. I'll have to entertain you again sometime. Plus, I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around, so I guess I owe the both of you.
Oke, udah 6. Oh, cuma 1. Tanpa cabang Toma dan dalam ini. This is the fixer. Tes 1, 2, 3. Masih kedenger ya suara nafasnya ya? Tiny thick filter. Noise suppression sama noise gate bedanya apa ya? Tes 1, 2, 3 suaranya. Oke, lo mau coba apa kayak filter lagi deh. Berapa Primo? Masih jauh.
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. I created another universe and founded paradise, for I fit.
Or I fit all.
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care.
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
How do you know? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this? It's you! Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing, I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tail. Goro has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it?
Hey, not you too.
Goro, now do you understand how appealing your tail is?
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store. All right, I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here, won't you? Quite a lot has changed. I wish you both a fun-filled time on Narukami Island.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something? Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than we did before. I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine. You're right. I've heard Her Excellency say the same thing before. In any battle, you need to as long as I don't come into contact with Yae Miko, everything should be fine. Okay, whatever you think's best. Let's avoid Yae Publishing House for now. Actually, there's something else I have to sort out while I'm on Narukami Island. It's a personal matter. Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained some very important items. The odds were stacked against us that day, and the resistance was forced to retreat. I had to abandon the box, but I managed to quickly bury it first. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out someone had already dug it up. So I asked around the area, and the locals said that that box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Would you mind coming along? Thank you so much. Let's head right over. Time is of the essence.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult. Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound. However, I'm unable to return it to you at present. The reason being, it is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders in question. Then, we will see that all items are returned to their rightful owners.
I see. I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place. Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders, so I'm afraid it still could take some time.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me, so the sooner I get it back, the better.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their efforts have been fruitless. If the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to start. With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Well, actually, since it's come up, what's the Komori tea house like? Hot pot? So they call it a tea house despite the fact that it is obviously a hot pot restaurant? Huh, how confusing. Anyway, let's go take a look.
Incoming!
Are you here to investigate the recent theft as well? We're grateful for the assistance. However, I'm afraid I don't have any more clues. It was Tarumaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late. They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who dared to target our tea house. I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here? How strange. I don't know what's gotten into Tarumaru today.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding. How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes over my head, but I can still get the general gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation. Since there were so many of them and they were armed, Tarumaru didn't dare to bark loudly, so we just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately, and is always looking. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
Yes, that does sound like quite a predicament. I think I understand now. Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenchikaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader's scent indicated he was probably from the Narukami Island area, while the 2 newcomers in the team were more likely from somewhere else. Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back. Let's go there in person. We might not have any troops with us, but between the 2 of us, we should be able to deal with a handful of petty thieves.
What kind of tea is this?
getting close. There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right. Be careful.
There's no end to this.
Speed of light!
Dodge this!
Let the show begin. Don't blink!
Supporting fire!
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide.
Finally done.
This is bizarre. How would anyone think to look here?
Boss, didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. Think how many days we've been here. No one else has come looking for us, have they? I can't believe we got caught. Just when the whole thing had nearly blown over. Hey, kid! Who the heck are you guys anyway?
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the Resistance, but none of our troops would ever think about laying a hand on the innocent civilians under their rule. You have things so much better here, and this is how you choose to live your life? It's pure selfishness. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once their identities are confirmed, they'll get the punishment they deserve.
Please, show a little mercy. We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on this, anything's up for negotiation.
That's enough! Tie them up and take them away. Oh, come to think of it, this is not a military camp, so there's no need for me to be so heavy-handed. But thieves still have to be punished. Let's escort them back.
Incoming! I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
Thank goodness. Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island. So, let's head there now and open it.
Ada yang nonton.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to see
Oke, kayaknya mau lanjut off stream aja deh. Mau Wah, kayaknya masih lama. Ini masih 121, ini baru 6. Aku nggak yakin bisa hari ini juga. Paling beberapa hari baru kekumpul 10 pool sih. Oke, thank you semuanya yang udah mampir. Yo, selamat sore.